Welcome everybody to What We Watch episode 11. Ooh, I almost forgot about that one. Episode 11. Welcome everybody to episode 11 of What We Watch, where weekly we dive into a movie and break it down from start to finish. This week, we are heading into a world created by Shane Acker in 2009 with the backing of Tim Burton. This alternate universe gave us a bit of a look inside into the director's mind and where he wanted to go with the animated films. Um, by the looks of this film, guys, if you have not seen it, go watch it. This is an amazing, amazing, amazing movie. Um, I already, because of the times that I said amazing, you can tell that this is something that I wanted to watch. I'm fascinated by this movie. Like, there's nothing. Honestly, I it has some flaws. I guess you can say. I guess you can say. But this is a movie that I really enjoyed. The world that it created, everything that it gave us from the beginning. Um, it's just a world that I I could see myself watch 4 or 5 more movies of this world and be fascinated by it. But um, this alternate universe, gave us also a look into how animated films could be a little bit more darker and less family oriented, even though this movie's still PG. But something that this director wanted to do was make a more dark animated film like they did with Caroline, because the um what's it called? What's it called? The video, the Jesus Christ, I lost the fucking word. The developers,
Mm.
the whatever. They did Caroline. The studio did Caroline. There you fucking go. Jesus. But you saw where this director wanted to go. This director actually wants to do, or wanted to do, a little bit more of a darker animated film, and we got 9. Thankfully, we got 9. But before we go into much more about the film, I'm ecstatic. Let me go ahead and welcome my co-host Lorenzo. Lorenzo, how are you, man?
Thank you very much. I'm doing good. Thank you very much for having me once again, guys. Thank you very much for being here with us today. Um, a little bit tired. Just got off of work. Was a little late in line haul today, but we got it done. And glad I was able to make it again today.
Cool, man. How's the sun treating you?
Well, as you can tell, I am a little bit, well, a couple of shades darker. But it's doing good. I'm glad we're going into fall. It's not as hot anymore. The sun's still out, but I'm not sweating my ass off as I was the first couple of times.
Sorry, guys. If you see Lorenzo look at his fingers a lot during the stream, it's because, like, switch to your camera. Did you switch to yours?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So we actually have 3 cameras now. We're actually trying to improve for you guys. So Lorenzo is with the task of switching cameras every time. So let's go to the middle camera.
Okay.
No.
No. I had
You had
yeah,
one.
I
Yeah.
switched it up, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there we go.
There's
I was
a
like,
delay,
oh,
yeah.
bro.
There's a delay.
Yeah, so we have 3 cameras. So we're gonna see how this works out. We're gonna get Lorenzo a little bit more accustomed to this, and we're gonna be able to switch between cameras whenever we need to make a point on something. So help us out, guys. If you don't like this, just let us know. If you do like this, or if you actually want to come and help us out, you're more than welcome to come and help us out.
Hey. Beer and candies are on us.
Did you switch?
Yeah, we're back to the middle. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. I was like, if you didn't switch whenever you did that, like, because you didn't switch to yours.
Yeah, I was pointing at
Yeah,
that camera
yeah.
rather than now.
It defeats the whole purpose of the camera. So help us get a little bit, or let us get a little bit used to this, guys. We're doing this with all the intent and purposes of giving you a better quality of show. So we're gonna start off. We're gonna start off with the cast, guys. Cast and characters. So for the Stitch Punks, that's what the monitos are called, Stitch Punks. How do you know?
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Yeah, like, where'd you find this information out?
Oh, that's what they call them. The director calls them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're Stitch Punks.
Stitch Punks.
One word.
Stitch Punks. That's interesting. Okay, well let's go on to it.
So number one, because so these Stitch Punks don't have names. They have numbers.
Mm-hmm. True.
Okay. So number one is Christopher Plummer. And he's fearful, arrogant portion of the scientist's personality. He is the self-appointed leader of the group, demanding absolute loyalty from the others, frequently clashing with number 9, who refuses to follow him. He is seen to be quite rude, lacking guilt for his actions when the others do not do as he is asked.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, Martin Landau. Landau is the creative and genius portion of the scientist's personality. He is a kind, delicate old inventor. He is fascinated by garbage and scrap and loves to explore the wastelands and look for parts for his inventions. 3 and 4 are twins, and the historians of the group and parts of the scientist's personality. Both are unable to speak, but are capable of using flickering lights in their eyes to communicate with each other. They project images from their eyes to share information with the other Stitch Punks. They are very intelligent and energetic. They were found alongside 5 by 7 during a battle between the man and machine. Their genders are never revealed.
That was actually one of my questions. Although they did look very feminine to me.
Um,
But I mean, I can see where they can be like twins, but like a boy and a girl. I can see that too.
yeah, I think it's more of a boy and a girl than
Than just feminine.
yeah. Um,
Oh, sorry.
what happened?
No, nothing.
No, you were a little bit too late on that
I was
camera
way
switch.
too late.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
Number 5 is the healer part of the scientist personality. 5 is caring, nurturing, and the loyal, big-hearted common man who always tries to play the peacemaker. I'm sorry. He is seen as the worst, frightened by the situation, as shown throughout the movie. He lost an eye during a battle between man and machine after 7 found him with 3 and 4. Despite being afraid of conflict, he is skilled with his weapons of choice and is seen to mend the other members of the group when they are hurt. Number 6 is Crispin Glover. Um, 6 is the artistic portion of the scientist's personality. He sees things that others in the group do not see. Six's fingers are made of ink pen nibs, which he uses to draw. His eyes are disproportionate in size, possibly to represent his mental instability. Oh wow.
Yeah, I was gonna say when I first saw Six, his little outfit alone, they look like the pajama stripes.
Yeah.
So I was like, either this guy is like mentally like in a mental institution, or he's got some form of mental illness, and especially since they kept saying, you know, that he was scribbling the same thing over and over and over and over again. I was like, yeah, he's got some form of mental issues.
Mm, I thought I didn't think he had mental issues like on there. I just thought he was like the neglected one, like that back part of the brain that you don't want to fucking visit because you don't want to remember what the fuck is back there. Like that's what I thought of him. Like that's why the pajamas. Like I didn't even think of it as pajamas way. I thought
That's
about it as the old school jail shit.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh
Like pajama pinstripe,
yeah.
like because that's what the gel
Because
is.
I thought that it was things that he had in the back of his head that he didn't want to visit. Like he had them locked away.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I thought about
You
it.
know what? That's actually an interesting point of view. I hadn't thought about it like that.
Mm. And again, now seeing, I was completely wrong.
Mm. Yeah.
But that's what I thought about him.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm like everything that this guy doesn't want to remember is that is that character. Everything that this guy is not or did not want or wishes he didn't have like in his brain,
Mm-hmm.
like it's him. And that's why he's like that because he's not wanted. He doesn't want to be here.
That's an interesting point of view. I hadn't thought about it like that.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Where are we? What number was that?
That was number 6, so we're on to 7.
Okay. Number 7 is Jennifer Connelly. She is the fighter, part of the scientist personality, and possibly the only female of the group. A rebel and a loner, she is willing to make many risks for the good of her people. She seems very attached to 3 and 4 and acts as a mother or older sister figure to them. It was pretty weird though, only to see one female out of these monitos.
Well, that's what I'm telling you. That's why I thought that
3 and 4?
3 and 4 were either both females or at least one of them females. Because just the way they were looking at each other and the way they would do the little flashy things, to me it looked like bickering. Not to be mean to females, right? But they have a tendency of, you know, arguing and going back and forth and, oh well, let me see this, let me see that, and you know, when they started studying 9, I was like it looks a little feminine to me. But I don't know. It could just be my point of view.
Hey, has anybody posted anything? Because on my end, it's not coming out.
No.
Okay, cool,
Yeah,
cool,
no
cool.
one's, we do have a couple of viewers.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't on me, that it wasn't coming out on my end.
Oh. Well, thank you very much for telling me that. Let me go ahead and turn up the volume on my mic. I hope that sounds a little bit better.
What happened?
No, they're just telling me that I sound further away than usual.
Oh,
Yeah, it might have. I mean, it just might be that.
check if it gets better, guys, please.
Yeah, if you guys hear something, something off, remember every episode we're trying to rearrange these things. We get new cameras, the microphones, we turn them up and down, and we have to adjust them. And today, like I said, today was a rush day because I'm just getting off of work. Excuse me. But yeah. Just go ahead and give us a pointer. Okay, thank you. Hey, what's
Cool,
going on,
Mark.
Nice to have you with us.
Yeah, man. Real happy to have you. What the fuck is going on?
What's going
To
on,
have you with us,
buddy?
guys. I was very sick, so I'm barely recovering. Okay.
Yeah, he is.
Like, I'm barely recovering.
That's why we missed Thursday.
Yeah. So the camera in the middle, guys, it's not for you guys to know, but the camera in the middle is brand new. Like, I just got it in right now. No, not right now, but like around 3. Thank you, Amazon, for coming fucking early.
Oh, you're welcome,
Bro. Never mind. Whenever I get my shit through UPS, it comes in like at 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning.
Well, that's actually a funny thing. Like, whenever we do our routes, I can go on the same route, and usually the clients that I go and visit, like, and I go drop off their items to, it's usually the same people, give or take every once in a while. But even though I'm visiting the same houses, it's not in the same order. So one day I can go and give them their package at 9:00 in the morning, and next week or 3 days from then, I'll end up giving their package at 6:00 in the afternoon.
Lorenzo, all I hear is excuses, Lorenzo, at this point. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Now, the only good thing about the camera, that it was easy to set up, and then like I downloaded like the info about the camera, and then boom.
Hey, finally, Mark got his package.
Yeah. He put it on. Oh, Lorenzo's not on the Discord, guys. Shame on.
Yeah, I forgot, guys.
Shame on.
Not on the Discord. But I'm glad you got your package, man. I'm glad you. Hopefully, you enjoyed all the little goodies that came in the raffle. I forgot, what was it?
It was Legolas. It was the cup. It was 2 pairs of socks. It was the 2 baggies, the tote bags, and the candies. The cup of Demon Slayer. What else was there?
Yeah, I have no clue. I don't remember, but yeah. I'm glad you got I'm glad you got your package already, brother. And hopefully you get to enjoy them. And if you do need more candies, brother, just shoot me a text. And I'd be more than happy to send some more. Yes.
And the peach rings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the peach rings are fucking lit. Look, there's one right here. I'll try it later.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was just random as fuck. That there was only one female. Like, to me, not for anything or less. I wouldn't think she would be number 7. But it makes sense because 7, 8, 9. Sorry, I just had to fucking throw it out there.
That was a weird joke, brother. But
what's badass is that, ladies, here's another character that's a female, putting your names up there. Like, she's the only kick-ass one in the whole thing.
Oh yeah. She gave me very Laura Croft vibe. That's the vibe I got from her.
Yeah, she reminded me of Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Like, if you tell me, oh, who's a kick-ass woman, like, I'll think Angelina Jolie, I'll think of 7.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They're like, no, no shit. Angelina Jolie did play Laura Croft.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like thinking,
that's what I said.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, but it's because I was picturing her like, oh, how she would look as Laura Croft. Mm-hmm. I'm like, bro, there's a movie about it. Yeah, no, my bad. Okay, I was very sick, guys.
He is very sick. He's just coming out. He's so sick. He's not even drinking beer tonight.
Guys,
Tell
I
you
got
that.
this fucking medication and shit.
He almost convinced me not to drink beer, but my ass is. I don't know if you guys can tell on the camera, but I am hot, like I'm radiating heat right now at the moment. I probably do look red. Um, but yeah, no, I was like, screw this. I need beer. I need a damn beer. I deserve it.
And then we go to 8, who is the meat, the muscle of the. Oh, look, go to your camera and they can see if you're red or not.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I got my camera too.
Say hi, Lorenzo.
Hey guys, how are y'all doing?
Look at Lorenzo having his own camera.
Look at me. Look at me.
Guys, by the
Give me a
way,
good
on
time.
other cameras at the bottom, that's
Yeah,
the social media, guys. Sí tengo un fan y el güey no quiere. Ahí está, güey. I told you last time, you want a
This is
fan.
true. This is true.
You're like,
But
no, no,
I
no.
prefer the beer
I'm good,
though.
I'm good.
I prefer the beer. It has a tendency of cooling me from the inside out.
Yeah. So we go to 8. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Yeah, we're getting a little bit better, Mark. We go to number 8, and this is Fred Tatasior, la madre, Tatasciore, Tatasciore. He's the brutish ruffian from the scientist personality. He is a master of weapons and wields one half of a scissor and a knife. He is the largest of the group, but the least intelligent. He is also responsible for protecting one, as seen in a battle with a winged metal monster. Se despeina. Por eso no quieres el fan.
Sí, güey.
Se le caen las cejas.
Qué gachos son.
I don't know why they gave him 0 intelligence. That's one big problem that I have with him.
Well, I mean, I guess it just goes to the stereotype where you either have bronze or you have brains.
Yeah.
It's very rare that you find people with both bronze and brains.
Like, I think that is the most common character here. Like, because everything else has something different. Like, como el señor viejito. Like, no, nada más es un viejo renegrido. Like, you know, que se está muriendo de... Like, y ya está viejito, güey. Ya está enojón por todo. Like, you know?
You're talking about one.
Yeah, about one. Like, like, even though he's the oldest one or whatever, like, there's still something to him about his story, you know? That you might want to go. Number 8, no way. Like, what you got, what he showed is what you got, and that's it. And like, como, no, vamos tan lejos, number 7, way. Like, she was a protector, she was a fighter. Like, she looked out for others. Like, she held other people, like, away from other people. Like, you know? Number 5, even though he was afraid, he was able to, like, he was very precise with his weapons. Like, number 2, when, like, he was an adventurer, but he wasn't a fighter. But he would help and protect and figure out things, you know? Like, pero, like, todos tenían dos cosas, güey. Y este güey le tocó nada más ser gordo y golpear a gente. No, pero, like, to me, that's...
Pero también era medio mamoncito el güey, ¿eh? Especialmente, bueno, I don't want to get too ahead of the movie, pero sí se portó medio mamoncito, aun cuando ya lo habían rescatado el hijo de su pinche madre, güey.
No, pero it has to be with the way number 1 brought him up. Because remember, he's the least intelligent way. So este güey debe ser el más influenciado por alguien.
Me hace que es less intelligent por las drogas que andaba haciendo él.
No, güey.
Con su pinche magnet.
Para ver la tele.
Eso no era ver la tele, güey.
Sí, estaba viendo la tele, güey.
Eso no es estar viendo la tele.
You know, you didn't catch it? You didn't, like, he was synchronizing the channels, güey. Like, if he was a radio. Like, that was his antenna, güey.
I didn't get that.
Yeah, güey. Like he's, like, trying to move it. like to create the static y luego se escucha like y luego like se empieza a escuchar bien y luego escucha a alguien and he's like y
What?
luego like to
Now,
catch it up back again.
now I'm gonna have to see it again.
Yeah, when he was watching TV, por eso cerraba los ojos because that's the only way he would see the image.
Hmm.
Remember, because the other people,
Well,
whenever they went,
apparently he's not so dumb after all. If he knows how to see TV with just using a magnet
well, you
or
see,
catching signals
that's
or
the only little
broadcasts.
thing about him differently. Whenever he was watching that, pero we didn't explore it at all. We just got that little
Yeah, we
glimpse
just
of
got
it.
that little one piece.
Yeah, and that's it. Like while everybody else, we explored every like at least a little bit more. Como los twins, we get little glimpses of the twins, like other than them being the historians of their attitude or of the way they behave and shit like that. Yes, we know. Like we just got the brute. That's it.
Yeah.
Except for those little 5 seconds antes de que lo mandaran a la verga. Number 9, guys, who is the youngest of the group, and represents the scientist's humanity, big-heartedness, and thoughtfulness and sincerity. He is very intelligent, but he can make mistakes due to his curiosity. He seeks the truth in the his story, in the history of his creation, and wishes to know the meaning of life. And here we're talking about Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood. That was actually a surprise for me. I didn't know that was Elijah Wood.
Right there.
Well, yeah, I see him now. I see him here. But I didn't think that was his voice.
Oh, it's that guys.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, we were able to see it, but yeah, like you guys can see. I told you guys, and this is just one of the walls. You guys are still missing the other wall. Walls.
So favorite character? Did you guys watch the movie? What was your guys' favorite character? Favorite and least favorite? I guess you can tell which one's my least one.
Favorite character to me was, of course, 9. I like his rebelness, like the fact that he was like hard headed and was like, no, okay, we tried it your way, and no, now, we gotta go and fucking face it head on and stop being a coward, stop hiding, and get to the task at hand. Least favorite, surprisingly, it wasn't one. Surprisingly, I would have to say I wanted more from 2. I wanted a little bit more from 2. I guess they just cut him off a little too early.
Okay. I see it. I see it.
Yeah, like I just wanted a little bit more backstory from it. Yeah, like I just wanted it. I wanted to be able to see his more of his true colors. If you guys catch my drift, I don't know if I'm being
No, what do you mean? Like his true colors?
like I mean, I get it. He was a tinkerer. He was this. He was caring. I do see that, and especially with the flashbacks that they had of him when he saved five. Like his natural instinct to go and chase after and to save him. But I just wish they would have given us more. That's all I'm saying. Mm-hmm.
You're really gonna switch cameras when I'm fucking halfway eating the fucking candy, Lorenzo?
Yes, I did.
My least favorite was 8.
Right,
for what I mentioned already.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly, not 1, even though he got him under my skin, but he had a little bit more of story than 8.
Yeah, I think that's why I didn't choose 1 as my least favorite. I mean, me caí en la punta de la ya sabes qué, pero nah. Like, character-wise, no. Déjame te agarro un dulce.
Like, well, yeah, you put it right there. And honestly, my favorite would be 3 and 4 way.
Mm, you know what? Yeah, I can see that.
Like to me, 3 and 4 was just like on another fucking level way. Like they didn't have to talk. Like even though they had robotic voices, like or robotic facial expressions or whatever, or no facial expressions,
Mm-hmm.
you know what they wanted to tell you. Like you can like they were very well drawn that through their actions or their reactions you would get
Mm-hmm.
to know what they were feeling or what they wanted to capture on that scene every time that was there way.
Yeah,
To me those were my favorite characters way.
I
They,
agree. I agree. I actually, when I saw them, um, it brought me back to high school when I was taking American Sign Language. When I was taking American Sign Language classes, that was actually a lot of our day to day class. Like we'd study for a month, right? We'll study basic words, all of this, all of that. After that month, nobody could say a word. You said a word, you're out. Like you're literally getting kicked out of class. But it helped us develop um, our facial expressions, our um, the way to communicate other than just using our voice. Because you can do the sad puppy eyes, or you're tired, you're slouching, or attentive, and
yeah.
like it. That's what really reminded. That's what those characters reminded me of.
Yeah, like and to me these characters, these two would have been the ones that were having autism or
Hmm.
ADHD, right? Like
Um,
or see that's what it's called, right?
yeah,
ADHD, or that's what
uh,
it used to be called.
yeah, ADHD, attention deficit
Deficit.
hyper disorder, or something.
Yeah, like to me it
Mm.
was more them than what six was.
Mm.
Like to me, like it was them like not being all there,
Mm-hmm.
but being very smart.
Mm-hmm.
And like I don't know, like I was just drawn to them. Like as soon as they came up, like how they started like looking at them and
Yeah, yeah, I
like
like that.
inspecting them and searching. Yeah. Putazo te metiste.
Sal, cabrón.
Uh,
Ahorita que me dio el putazo. Funny story today. I want to go drop off a package. Um, and it's usual. People, they didn't have a fence, and they had a dog. They had a pit bull, an older blue nose pit bull. And I was like, I'm used to having pit bulls. I've owned them. I used to breed them. So I'm not very intimidated by them. And I was like, well, they don't have a fence, and it's loose, it's not tied. I was like, then this pit bull's nice, like Damancito. Yeah, not so much. um, I got off the truck, and I walk up real confidently with the package in my hand, and it's laying down like it's asleep or something. And I get close to it, and I just see its head perk up, turns around, looks at me. I see the freaking ears, and I was like, nope. Threw the fucking package, hauled my ass up into the freaking van, and I was gone. Luckily, he did catch, or she did catch me. I think it was a female. She did catch me, but she only got to grab my boot. Like when she bit the boot, because I felt the tug on it, but it didn't catch my ankle. So I was like, oh. I was like, you bastard.
I would have fucking sued the fuck out of that family.
Yes, guys, please be mindful. Be mindful if you guys have a package coming in the mail. I'm saying this for all delivery personnel, not just Amazon. I'm talking about UPS, FedEx, USPS, DHL, anybody that's going to take any package to you, even freaking Uber Eats. All of these different personnels or companies that go and deliver things to your home. If you guys have pets, just be mindful. You don't have to keep them tied up all day. You know, we actually send you out communications to know when your package is going to arrive. We always send you guys trackers. Please be mindful, please, because it is a pain in the ass. It is a pain in the ass because we get scored on what we do. So, for example, if you guys ask or require a signature and no one's home, and we have to return the package back to the warehouse, that's point deducted on us, and we're just doing our job. But I'm sorry, I totally went on a different rant.
Yeah, it's okay. That's okay. You have your time here.
Yes, thank you.
The other characters that we didn't talk about was a scientist who created the 9 monitos out of his personality, because apparently he has 9 fucking types of personalities.
Oh, that's why he's a scientist. Scientists are usually crazy.
Yeah.
That's why.
And then the chancellor. So this is now.
That gave me a lot of very Adolf Hitler type of vibes.
Well,
Like, it did give me like Führer vibes.
it gave me the chancellor of E for Vendetta vibes.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. That's a good movie.
That is a good movie.
I love that movie.
Yeah, that movie's gonna be in the next one.
Please make it into that one. Yes.
And Street Fighter. No, I'm just kidding. Not Street Fighter.
Yeah, I was like, which one though? I was like,
Well, they both fucking
the
suck.
Chun-Li story or
The other one, the one with
the original?
with Jean-Claude Van Damme, fucking sucks too.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed
Street
them
Fighter-
because I was a kid.
Yeah,
and,
but Street Fighter is
you
the face-off of movies. Man.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
No.
stupid as fuck. Wait.
Don't be hating, bro.
Fucking hate face-off, man.
No, you know
Just-
what movie I hated that they turned from cartoons or whatever, or video games or whatever, was that freaking Goku story, the Dragon Ball Z one that they made it live action. I hated that. I hated it because it didn't give Goku the Goku that we all grew up watching. I hated that.
Les voy a soltar a Loki.
Mm-hmm.
El hermano de Thor?
Huh? See, well, yeah.
Or the dog?
Yeah, it's a dog. It's a little Yorkie.
Oh. But yeah, the chancellor was the chancellor, I guess.
Yeah.
The reason why I didn't tell you to pick out of those two is because we didn't spend a lot of time with any of those.
Mm-hmm.
Marketing for this movie on December 25th, 2008. The trailer was released on Apple.com. This was one of the first movies that actually was released on a platform only. Now that a lot of people like go on Jimmy Kimmel and release the trailer there,
Mm-hmm.
and then you don't get it until after, or like they go to Comic Cons and shit like that. Well, this person actually did it, or this studio actually did it online for Apple.com only.
Wow. I didn't know that. I did
Yep.
not know that. Cool beans.
In April 2009, the film scientists began making journal entries on Facebook, which was called 9 Scientists. And this included essays about each of the 9 creations. So this page was inactive from 2009 all the way from 2017. In 2017, he resurfaced, or he made another appearance.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, we have not gotten anything from the scientist on Facebook.
Interesting.
Yeah, this was one of the first films that actually integrated social media into their plan for development or marketing. That's why the budget was, even though it was seems like a large amount, but not a lot was gone into like marketing.
I don't know what your definition of a lot is, but 30 million is a lot more than a lot that I would say.
No, it's not. We
Well, I mean, maybe not for producing a movie, but
because think about it.
thirty
We
million
30 million is a
brother.
low budget film.
I
Like
do
with
not want to.
inflation, we 30 million. What is 30 million right now? Because this is 2009 though. So what would 30 million be right now? Anybody knows about inflation? I just didn't want to grab my
Yeah,
phone.
yeah. Hold on, let me bust out the
Yeah,
calculator.
hold on.
But yeah,
30 million, right?
yeah, 30 million. Did you guys have a favorite character?
So if $30 was 41, is 41 $42. $30 is $42. That means that 30 million is $42,000. 42 million. I'm sorry, $42 million. $30 is $42.
Mm.
$30 is $42. 30 million is 40 million. 42 million. So I think the first Deadpool movie was made with $60,000 or $60 million, and that was a fucking low budget superhero film.
Yeah, hence why they made fun of it. Oh, we only get Colossal,
Yeah,
Colossus,
Colossus. Yeah,
but
yep,
we couldn't get the other character that rhymes with Polverine.
yeah.
I thought it was hilarious.
But yeah, so that is a low budget film.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, just think about how much animation would cost, like animated special effects with.
True.
You know who had a bigger budget with and sucked balls? Face Off. Probably had a fucking bigger budget. Okay?
But I think a lot of that money went towards the actors that they had, because you're talking about John Travolta and Nicolas Cage, both of them when they were still in their prime.
It is what it is, Lorenzo. That movie.
Yes, I know. I agree with you. I agree with you. I mean, I
I
still
prefer
loved
this
it,
movie
but
any day out of the fucking week other than Face Off.
me too. Me too. I enjoyed it.
But yeah, so it was a. I really wouldn't know the correct answer for the low budget films, but this is not expensive compared to what we get now. This is not expensive. At least I don't think it is. I don't have the 30 million fucking dollars in my bank, but
I was gonna say, I was like, shit. I'd be happy with a quarter, an eighth of it. Shit, a tenth of it. I would be happy with it. I can definitely do a lot with just a tenth of that. Um, but okay, so let's get into the story.
I'm seeing. It's because
You're still watching the movie?
no, wait, no. It's because some of the trailers
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't released like a regular trailer. Like it was a trailer about a monster, and then a trailer about the other more little monsters, and another trailer about something else. And like so, all the trailers were the world that we were gonna go visit when the movie would come out.
Gotcha. So like they'd make a trailer for like the machine, and then one
Yeah.
for the scientist, the other one for the Fuhrer,
Yeah. Like the spider like
Champ.
machine, the fucking
flying
thing that would
robot.
fly, like the rope, the fucking spider like machines, the big ass machine, like things like that. Like it was little details like that they would market. Critically,
interesting.
this movie's not well received. By Rotten Tomatoes, it had, I didn't check right now, but it used to have 5.9 out of 10. So it was 6.
Yeah, 6.
And unfortunately, well, I'm not gonna we're gonna start there, but um yeah, like I this movie was the first one that I saw that I really digged, even though it was PG, I really understood that this should have been a different tone of movie.
Mm.
Like this was a lot more adult animated film that what I had been coming accustomed to.
Mm.
Like because I remember going to the theater to see it, and I thought it was gonna be like a regular kids movie. To my shock, it was nothing like any other kids movie.
To your shock, it was the real world now. Uh, well, personality wise.
Yeah, like it was like, whoa, like
Mhm.
what
Mhm.
wait,
Like
like
what? People are actually like this? What?
well,
Like what? Not everyone's the same.
yeah, like especially at the end. Well, we're gonna start with the end right here. Like once we start figuring out that, well, we already talked about it, but
Mm.
like the doctor had 9 different fucking personality. The scientist 9 personalities. Like I was like, man, then there is a lot of people like me. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like,
Yeah,
cause I get
yeah,
fucking mad, like all of a sudden, then I'm very happy the next fucking 10 minutes.
yeah.
Like,
Same, same, same,
like I
same.
could be crying all of a sudden, and then I'm very happy. Like,
Hmm.
you know, like
Well, I try to force the crying back. I'll swallow it and it's like no, you're
yeah.
not allowed to.
And to me, that was very like, oh wow, like
But when I
this
do
movie,
cry,
yeah,
it
like
does feel good.
this movie's like something else. And
Yeah.
then it gave you that little inspiration of like, hey, we all have a number 7,
Mm.
you know, or hey, we all have a number 8. Like those fucking 15 minutes of stupidity that something goes, you know, and that's where I thought about number 6 week of hey, number 6 is everything that I have in the back of my head that I don't want it to come out.
Yeah.
And he's the least understood. He's the least. That's why I thought about him being locked out, not him being like autistic or having a attention deficit. To me, it went to
So no, to me, what I meant by like a disorder, I meant like a disassociative, like uh, what do they call it? Like someone that's like a recluse that that doesn't
yeah.
get involved with society because when he first comes out, he comes out all hunchback like,
Even at
oh
that, I think he's pale. No,
yeah, he did look a
like
lot
he looked
pale.
a lot less colorful than
Mm.
everybody else.
Yeah, he was basically like white and gray.
Yeah.
It wasn't even white and black, like it was white and gray. Like the colors themselves gave him like that opaque color, that faded.
Yeah. So yeah, to me, it was that's why number 6 to me, I was like, oh man, like this is everything that nobody wants to be seen. Like you know, like this
Mm.
is the this is the things in our head that we don't want anybody else to know other than ourselves, and we already went through it. We don't want them to be out there. You know, that's
Mm.
why I saw for number 6. But with all of that, going into this movie, remembering it without watching it, to me it was a number 7, like a 7, not a number 7. It was a 7. Yeah. From what I remember.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, let's go into it. Had you watched this movie prior to this time?
Yes, I'm sorry, excuse me. Yes, I had seen this movie. I want to say I watched it in 2011, maybe 2012. Um, it was like one of those random movies at Walmart. They had like those like
The $5
yeah, the
one?
$5 bins, and I saw it and I was like, you know what, this shit looks fucking pretty cool. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna pick it up for $5. I was like, yeah, throw it in the freaking basket. And I went home and I actually enjoyed it. I want to say I would maybe give it a 7 from what I remembered. Um, but I can honestly say that when I first heard Nine talk, I was like, I don't remember him being able to talk, but I'm guessing I had gotten it confused with 3 and 4. I thought it was just him being silent all the time. And you know what was it? Last night, I know we had it on our Google movies, but I was lazy and I had already had YouTube open, so I looked it up on YouTube, and I actually started seeing it in I want to say it was Russian. Yeah, and surprisingly, it had other clips. There was another piece to it. Like there were different scenes that I guess Russia got, but the U.S. version didn't get. But then there's also things that the U.S. version got that the Russian version didn't get. So I was like, "What in the world?" I was a little bit surprising. I was like, I understand the story and I understand the storyline,
Oh,
but
but it's because of the chancellor.
maybe, you
Yeah,
know what? Maybe, yeah,
no, it has to be because of that way.
yeah. Like they don't want to make it look
Yeah,
like they're attacking.
yeah,
Yeah. Wow, I hadn't thought about it like
yeah,
that.
yeah. It has to be that. It has to be the shit with the chancellor.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So, in an alternate 1930s world where the Industrial Revolution never ended, a scientist is ordered by his dictator to create a robot in the apparent name of progress. And so the scientist creates the brain, a highly intelligent robot. The dictator seizes it upon its apparent completion and turns it into the fabrication machine, an armature that can construct an army of war machines to destroy the dictator's enemies. But the brain is seized before the scientist can give it a soul, thus causing the fabrication machine to decide to exterminate all of Earth's population. Jesus Christ, this is gonna be a struggle. I already know it. The fabrication machine programs the created war machine to attack humanity, and proceed to wipe out all plant, animal, and microbial life with chain guns and chemical weapons.
Microbial life.
My
Microbial.
microbial life, yeah. On the verge of destruction, the scientist uses alchemy to create 9 human homunculus. HOMUNQ. I mean HOMUNCULUS.
Homuncul.
Homon,
Hom-
homunculus,
yes. Well, that's
like ragdolls known as stitch punks, as a last resort to stopping the machines, giving them portions of his own soul via a talisman he created. He dies upon completing of the final doll. So we see the only thing we see at the beginning of the movie was him dying after completing a doll. Oh, actually no. We just see him laying down on the floor after the doll wakes up, but we don't know why he died or how he died.
Yeah, we don't get that till later.
Yeah. So because of time restriction, this movie has been adjusted to its time frame.
Yeah.
So so that's what we get at the beginning. What an opening scene though.
Oh yeah, I agree. I agree. One, well, the opening scene was freaking awesome. You know, the way he starts talking, like, it was in man's greedy state of mind of wanting to chase, or perfect their world, using technology, blah blah blah. I mean, basically, the basic whole, the option of robots taking over the world, sort of image. It was freaking, it was awesome. I like that entrance, but what I did trip out on afterwards was, why did he like die after 9?
Because that was his last part of the soul.
Well, yeah, I know. I remember that part, but
So
like, how come it didn't look as deteriorated? If they were like taking pieces of his soul from every,
well, actually, because we don't know what year it is.
well, it's been years, and it's been years since the last human walked, and 9 is just waking up, and we know this because 1 has said it's been years.
Okay, but we don't know what year he died though.
This is true.
Because if he died 1935,
Mm-hmm.
like that means that in 5 years he looked fucking gross as fuck.
But
Because
you
the
don't.
flashbacks that we get in the movie of 1930, cuando le quitaron la machine, estaba bien jovencito, güey. He didn't even have gray hairs.
Yeah.
Y cuando lo encontramos en el piso,
Yeah.
so unless we get a time frame of that,
And then you couldn't really go all based off of that because even his corpse, you didn't see it as decayed. I don't know if it's because they kept it PG-13, but like you couldn't see any decay. Like
so you see, I thought that he was the last one alive.
yeah, Susma, we got new cams. We got new cams. Different views everywhere.
Yeah, I don't think. Thank you for stopping by, Smiley.
Yeah, thank you for joining.
Porque, see, wait, like, there's no way of us putting that into time frame. Like, we don't know what year we're at, and nothing tells us what year we're at. The only thing that we know, the only thing we do know is, all the machines are made themselves, are made by themselves, or are made by.
It was made. All the rest of the machines were made by the brain machine.
But the brain machine was not.
The brain machine was the one.
Yeah, but the brain machine was just brought up, we. Once le pusieron el deste, and the machines were already there.
No. The machine was making other machines in the machine's own image. To perfect the world. But once
No.
the
Pero
brain machine like started seeing the greed in man,
yeah,
the way the chancellor just took over it, that's what it was missing. It was missing the empathy of the human soul, and that's why.
Pero la machine, güey, dejó de hacer estas pinches chingaderas, because it was completely knocked out until 9 le puso el de este, güey. Que es cuando se chingó al 2.
Pues ya había chingado toda la humanidad, güey.
Pues sí, güey, pero las machines, las otras, las que estaban.
True.
Because how would they repair themselves? Because the bird had to be repaired.
Well, the bird didn't come out until the machine woke up.
No, el bird que lo chingó, güey. Que chingó a two, que se llevó a two.
That wasn't a bird, that was a dog. Ese era un perro, güey.
Era un perro.
Era un perro, tenía el
Ok, bueno, ese güey.
perro parecía Jackal.
Bueno, pero ese güey, like, se reparó el solo, güey. ¿Cómo puta se reparó el solo?
The main brain robot,
Pero la main brain estaba muerta todavía, güey.
yeah, sí, güey. But that main brain was creating robots in its own image. So if it already has the power and the intelligence of building other robots and knowing what is like what
sí.
helps him.
Pero la brain, the main bad guy, vaya.
Yeah.
No, estaba dormido, güey. Like, he didn't get woken until after que le llevaron le pusieron el pinche de esta chingadera que se lo puso Nine, güey.
Yeah.
So, el perro se tuvo que sanar solo, güey. Because the brain wasn't awake. Like, he had to repair it himself. So then you're talking about the own machines having their own brains already.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, I don't think they're all connected to the big brain porque la big brain estaba muerta, güey.
Yeah, I don't think they're connected. I think the big brain just gave them that intelligence, like because they're robots. Like it's like putting information on a USB, like not just because that information is coming strictly from your computer. If you put a USB in, hence creating another robot, it's a copy of the file. Like now, this file, this new robot has the intelligence of being able to self-repair and maybe even make new robots. You know, that's just my theory.
No, I get it. Like, to me, nomás se me hizo muy... Nothing wrong towards the movie. Just at a point where the machines were already so advanced that um, they saw themselves not needing humans
Mm-hmm.
or anything that resembled humans. Hence, the Stitch Punks.
Mm-hmm. Hence the attack on the stench bugs.
Yeah, like anything that had a soul,
Mm-hmm.
like needed to get away. Because anything that has a soul basically could be corrupted.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Mm-hmm.
Not that they were humans, but they had a soul
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
or a piece of soul. Sometimes later, we find Stitch Punk, who is number 9, awakens in the workshop. Taking the talisman with him, 9 ventures into the devastated city and meets Chu, a frail inventor who gives him a working voice box, and is surprised to see the talisman. The last active machine, the cat beast, attacks and pair. The last the last active machine, the cat beast, attacks the pair and abducts both Two and the talisman. 9 collapses, but awakens in sanctuary, the tower of an empty cathedral that is home to other Stitch Punks. The dogmatic leader is the dogmatic leader number 1, his large bodyguard number 8, the cycloptic engineer number 5, and the mentally unstable oracle number 6. One immediately declares Two dead, but 9, having seen the condemned factory where the cat beast took him, decides to rescue him. 9 and 5 venture to the factory where they find Two. The cat beast attacks the trio, but were saved by number 7, the only female of the Stitch Punks. 9, drowned by curiosity, connects the talisman to the derelict fabrication machine, reviving it, and it is subsequently kills Two by sucking out his soul. 9, 5, and 7 manage to escape the factory.
Mm.
So, here at this point, uh, did you think about. So, we went really quick through the whole first part of the fucking movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, anything about. Um, 9 uh and 9 and 1 arguing or fighting, or anything that you see wrong with what 1 wants to do.
Yes. Yes, and that's why I'm telling you that. I'll rephrase what I said earlier about why 9 was my favorite character. It's hence because of that action that he takes, knowing that 1 just strictly wants to hide, and all he wants to do is like, oh no, like I've I've taken care of the group for so many years, and this is the best way to do it. I love the fact that 9 comes in and is like, yo, hey, calm down, fucking old man. You want to hide? Cool, you can fucking hide, but no, the rest of the group, they're coming with me. Like, hey, we've done it your way. Your way is only leading little by little, getting us killed, and that ain't gonna fly no more. Like, now there's a new cowboy in town, and I love that. I love that. Uh, that action that he takes.
So, let me put this to you. How many people died doing it number 1's way?
Uh, 4.
None died doing it number 1's way. Everyone died when 9 got involved. Number 2 died after number 9 was curious.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Number 2, güey, le puso la pinche chingadera. Number 9 le puso la chingadera al pinche monstruo. El monstruo se revivió. 2 quitó a 9 y boom. A la
No way. Two died because 2 had gone out to explore. He had gone out to explore the wasteland. Hence why he found number 9. That's how he found number 9. He ended up getting taken by the. Oh, but you know what? Yeah, that's the way he did die.
Yeah, when he
Because
died.
he got captured.
Yeah, he got captured.
Captured is one thing, but
He was alive when they found him.
touche.
And he got captured because of number 9.
Touche.
So
when I'm wrong,
if,
I'm wrong.
Oh, yeah. But no. But and not because of that way, but if we actually do go into what was the purpose of them being created.
Like, here comes my narcissistic side. Sacrifices must be made.
No. Well, sí, wait. Pero, I guess sacrifices should be made or whatever, whatnot. That's not the point here. But think about it. What was the purpose of them being created? To stop the fucking machine, right?
Hold on. I'm thinking about it. Like,
what?
Was the producer or the director of the team trying to tell us, like, to keep only a certain characteristics of us? Because who survived? There was 3, 4,
the curiosity,
7, and
the
9.
Fighter, and the historians.
So be curious. Do you study your history?
Do your research. And be curious. Be by curious, Lorenzo.
Nah, says my mind.
He didn't say what type of fucking curious, Lorenzo.
No. You said by curious.
No, I don't know.
Well, it don't matter. No, it doesn't float my boat.
You be curious. You have to kill what's not supposed to be there, Lorenzo.
Yeah.
And there's only one way to find out.
You know what? No. So you're talking about being curious, and my scientific things. I actually just started picking up a new hobby. So have you tried dragon fruits?
Yes.
Have you tried all 3 different kinds?
Just the red and yellow.
The red and the yellow. So red with the white flesh, or red with the red flesh?
Red with. Oh, I've actually tried 2. Red with white and red with red.
Red with red. Okay. And have you tried the yellow with the white?
No.
Okay, so those are the 3 main ones, and then from them they branch out, right?
Yeah.
You'll have different strains of the same one. So lately, because of this job, lets me go out and see different houses, and of course, I'm throughout the whole valley. I'm covering everything from Sullivan City, Peñitas, all that area, all the way down to Brownsville. So I'm able to go through different houses, and of course there's a whole bunch of people that cultivate it, but they cultivate it as a cactus. I guess they are not aware that pitaya grows on this, because I've seen their plants, and their plants are fucking gorgeous. They're huge, but they have no fruits. And I'm like, why aren't you guys fucking growing any fruits? And it's been very few that I've seen them. So I've been getting little pieces. And I think right now at home, I want to say it's 32 cuttings. And matter of fact, I think I have 2 cuttings in the fucking truck right now. I can actually bring them up. Yeah. But yeah, that's my curiosity. I want to grow them and then cross-pollinate them. And I've got all different types. The only one that I'm missing is the yellow one, but the yellow one is most, it's harder to come across, like actual growing them, but I want to cross-pollinate them and try to make my own version of a sweet dragon fruit. Like, I want to cross, like, the sweetest one, which is usually the yellow with the white flesh, but I want to cross-pollinate it.
Estaba allá y un señor con lágrimas tatuadas en el rostro. Me quería oler los genitales.
Bueno, pero tú te defendiste y no lo dejaste, ¿no?
That shit's loud.
No, no, you're
Welcome,
good.
Grims. Welcome.
Pero en qué estaba, güey? Ah, sí. Dale clic al primero, güey. Yeah. Guys, no se les olvide, if you're gonna order any candies for your parties or just to fucking munch out on Sunday or Monday or any other day of the week for football games, soccer games, any type of games, don't forget to order from Los Rosales HT. They do deliver Mid Valley, guys. They do ship out. I know if you're at El Paso, I don't know if there's anybody from El Paso. She's gonna be over there sometimes these next month coming up, and she's gonna take some treats up there, or she's gonna make some treats up there. So if you're over there, you can get from them. Don't forget, we know they do deliver, guys. They do ship out. The phone number is 956-360-9805, and this is Los Rosales HT. HT stands for hand treats or hand treasures. Hand treasures, not hot tamales. But don't forget, guys, this is Los Rosales HT. Follow them on Facebook. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But this is Los Rosales HT, 956-360-9805, guys. Now, we're going to get into the second part. This movie's fucking short, we.
Yeah, it is. It is a very short, quick movie. But a good one.
That I really enjoyed it a lot more than fucking Face Off. That much. 7, 9, and 5. 7 takes 9 and 5 to an abandoned library where the silent scholar twins 3 and 4 have taken residence and show 9 the fabrication machine's origins. 5 realizes the talisman symbol match the clairvoyant drawings of 6. 9 and 5 return to Sanctuary to investigate, but 1 intervenes and reprimands them for disobeying his orders. Meanwhile, the fabrication machine assembles new robotic creatures. One of them, the bird-like winged beast, attacks. That one's the one that attacks Sanctuary, leading to a battle between it and the Stitch Punks. 7 joins the fight but is injured. The Stitch Punks. What the fuck? Leading to a battle between it and the Stitch Punks. 7 joins the fight but is injured. The Stitch Punks win, defeating the Winged Beast. However, they lose their safe house as a fire had started during the fight. This is pretty good. Animation, I guess you would say. Like storytelling and I am amazed by this movie.
It was well created. I will say that. And like we were talking earlier, I do love the fact that this the studio or these producers were able to give them not only the facial expressions, it's I mean, but it doesn't surprise me, especially coming from Tim Burton, or Tim Burton being on the list of producers. And I actually thought it was directed by Tim Burton, but no, he was just part of the producing team. But nonetheless, it doesn't surprise me one bit, especially coming from his mind. And of course, he's always had a dark mind, but I'm used to seeing Tim Burton more of like the animated clay version, like The Nightmare Before Christmas,
The
Coraline.
Coraline was the first feature film of this video company.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Stop motion.
Yeah, stop motion. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, like Coraline, Night Before Christmas, The Brides.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. I don't know the name.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it either. But yeah, like it doesn't surprise me. Coming from his mental, like from his side, but I like the fact that this was more of
Bright's
like,
Corpse.
Bright's Corpse. There you go. Yeah, thank
Pinche
you.
Grimm's andas on fire, güey.
Sí, ya sé, este vato se levantó con ganas de aprender, bueno, de dar sus aprendizajes.
Fuck.
Pájaro, pájaro.
No me dice verga por nada.
Hijo de
Verga.
cicote de pelado. Cicote.
A la verga, me estoy muriendo.
No, no te mueres, güey.
As the group retreats to the library, 6, 3, and 4 cryptically explain to the talisman origins, but one reveals to the group that he sent two out of the sanctuary on a scouting trip to die. 7, shocked by this, attacks 1 but flees
Fucking bastard.
flees when 9 intervenes. Meanwhile, the fabrication machine retrieves 2's corpse and uses it as a hypnotic lure for another one of his robot creatures, known as a seamstress. The seamstress attacks the library and captures both 7 and 8, but 2's body is recovered and given a funeral by the others. The others then run to the factory to destroy the machine. 9 goes in alone, kills the seamstress, and rescues 7, but not before 8's soul is absorbed by the fabrication machine. 9 and 7 escape while the others destroy the factory. Sorry. Me estaba ahogando la verga. Okay, so, de aquí, güey.
¿Te andabas ahogando con qué?
No, me estaba ahogando.
Yeah.
So de aquí, güey. Es a lo que me refiero. We don't know 9 as a fighter.
Yeah.
Yet, se las averiguó él solo, like, para sacar la chamba. En cambio, 8, güey, no pudo.
Teniendo todos los músculos.
Yeah. And,
el
you know,
cuerpo,
like,
teniendo-
that's the only thing that I disliked about this movie was number 8. How poor they developed number 8. Like, because even at that, there's a part where they're going up the little hill, like, y estos güeyes que están acá afuera dejaron ir el barrel, que están peleando con el bird. Dejan ir un barrel, like, downhill.
Yeah.
And you can even see number 7's agility. Like, because she pushes 9 to one side and then she jumps over the barrel. And you're like, okay, well, yeah, she's the badass one. Like, she's the ninja type one. But we didn't see anything from number 8 except his brute force and how stupid he was. And then no vimos nada de number 8. And to me, it was just disappointing. Y luego, pues, they killed him off halfway through the movie. So I was like, lo hubieran dejado muerto desde un principio, güey.
Yeah, but I mean, you had to have him. You had to have him be number 1's minion for a while. To give number 1 that level of authority, because without 8, he would have been nothing. Or at least in my opinion.
So, después de que los matan, güey, o después de que... So, tiran un barrel, güey, de gas. You know what's one thing that I really do enjoy? That everything is in an adult or in a human world, güey.
¿Cómo?
Sí, güey, como están ellos en un... Like, todo está en el tamaño de los humanos, güey.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, of course, they're coming from a human world. ¿Sí me entiendes?
Pero lo que me refiero, güey, es la machine, like the big machine,
The brain.
the brain, is on a human size, güey.
Well, actually, it was a little bit bigger, no?
No, pero a lo que me refiero, güey, es, like, si pones un humano, güey, like, ponle, like, si pones el humano aquí, she's here. So, este pinche animalón está peleando con...
Con little stitch bots that
Yeah.
are about the size of a cup.
Yeah. Like, ¿sí me entiendes? Like, eso se me hizo una referencia muy chingona. Porque, how big was the cat beast? Like a regular cat.
Yeah, like a cat or a dog.
So then you're talking that these guys are way fucking smaller.
Me pelas toda la verga, te lo digo en todos los idiomas que tú quieras.
Like, ¿Sí me entiendes? These guys had to be like fucking small.
You guys have to redeem my hydrate.
Um, porque los matches, güey,
Mm-hmm.
son de ese tamaño y se ven grandes al lado de ellos. Los agarran
Oh,
con las dos manos,
yeah,
güey.
yeah. They.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You got to bring them back down in price.
No. No, no, no. Um, pero sí, güey. Isn't he a doll type? Yeah. But I guess they are like the small ones. Like los que sacas en la 25 cent store.
Mm-hmm.
En las machines, güey. Like en las stores. Que son como de cloth. ¿Qué tan grande está un pinche...
Yeah, it's because I'm trying to compare the match. So I'm comparing like a match to a lighter. And they were holding that on their back. So yeah, they'd probably be about the size of the Tums. The bottle. Yeah, because even the cup would be a little bit too big. ¿Sí me entiendes?
Yeah.
Like, I think that would still be a little bit too big for them. I don't know.
Yeah, because lo sacan, güey. Y no es como que si lo agarran con una mano.
Yeah.
Like it's half of their body weight. El match is half of su body weight. So, like, so we can figure out, like, and because of the camera angles that they're using while shooting this, no se ve así, güey.
I don't think. Well, yeah, I get what you're saying. Mm-hmm.
Like the way that they drew it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't think they used any cameras on this.
No, pero the way
but
that they
yeah, the
drew
way
it,
they drew
like,
yeah.
to make sure that we had a camera angle on it,
Mm-hmm.
like it was for that, like to minimize the big ass difference. Because if not, you'd be like, no mames, ¿cómo los ve, güey?
Yeah.
Like, porque si nosotros, güey, tenemos un pinche vaso en el piso y lo pisamos a la verga, lo tiramos. Imagínate este güey que es doble de nosotros o lo triple que nosotros, güey, peleando con unas pinches miniaturas. Güey. That's why. Like, that's one of the things that I was going to talk about. When that fight, especially in that fight, güey, porque explota la pinche factory, güey. Están todos celebrando. They're listening to music and whatnot. Like with the disc player. Yeah. This is where we get a little bit more of what the twins, of how they feel or how they act. With number 7, we finally see number 9 starting to flirt with number 7. And we see everybody having a good time. Y luego viene saliendo la pinche machine, güey, de lejos. Y I think it's, what is it, number 5? Yeah, number 5 is looking at it. And then he's like, what the fuck? Like, what's over there? Y se ve que la machine se está levantando, güey. Se ve que la machine viene. Y luego ya para cuando se acuerde este güey que la está viendo, all of a sudden, the machine's already right there, güey, with him.
Yeah.
And you're talking about these guys had to walk a long ass way to get there. And it was like nothing. Another point of comparison is a fucking, oh my god, the vinyl. The vinyl.
Oh, yeah. Like the long play.
Yeah, like the record player or whatever.
¿Me estás diciendo
The long
que
play.
en todo este tiempo nunca te hemos pagado, güey?
Like the vinyl CDs.
Yeah.
¿Y por qué chingados no me dijiste, güey?
So
Porque,
los
pues,
vinyl CDs.
No quería
Los
molestar.
vinyl records. Yeah. Okay. So los vinyl records, güey, no pasa uno por al lado del 9 y no le llega a la mitad del vinyl.
Mm-hmm.
Le llega como por el medio por abajo. So that's another fucking thing that we can take into consideration.
Yeah, because I remember. I don't remember that specific scene. I remember when 3 and 4 pick up the needle.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
what I was
they
about to say.
They start
Yeah, because
walking on it.
whenever they're picking it up or whatever, la needle está como halfway.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like they're picking up a whole freaking needle and
Yeah.
they put it down. And it takes 2 of them to pick it up. So
Yeah, so then that would mean that 3 and 4 are even smaller than 9,
well, they do look a little bit smaller than 9.
like height wise.
Yeah, height wise.
Yeah.
That's one thing I was a little bit tripped out with 8. The way he was just completely massive compared to the rest. And not just thick girth size, but I'm talking about like actual height, because you see him and he actually reminds me of Oogie Boogie. We'll see it later on in the weeks to come. It's there, but yeah, no, he his stature is definitely a lot bigger than the rest of the group. Yes.
Before we go into the final part of the movie, guys, I do wanna give a shout out to Mitos, Mitos Creations, guys. She she is the one makers of this cup, that cup, and the other cup. Didi just sent me the address because somebody told me that they were gonna give it to me and hasn't given it to me.
Sorry, Miss Cusi.
But
Did she send it to you though?
yeah, she did.
Okay.
She just sent it to me today. I know Smiley had won another cup. They're already making his other cup. Guys, don't forget to follow them. 956-457-2293. They do ship out, guys. I know that they're gonna starting to have raffles for Halloween for the cups. She does make glow in the dark cups too, FYI. I'm gonna see if I can get one made and show it off here, guys. For season 2.
I might just get one made.
Yeah, like they're very well made, guys. Like I can't speak highly enough of these cups either. Just go ahead and stop by their Facebook page, guys. Like I said, follow them on Facebook. I know they are gonna start having raffles.
Ruthless.
Their phone number for Mitos Creations is 956-457-2293, or just go on Facebook and go request some cups from them, guys. They also make little baggies, stickers, like the ones here, guys, on our side. Yeah. Está acá abajo. Oh, is it on me? Okay. Pero, sí, guys, go ahead and follow. Sorry, guys, ya me estoy sintiendo la verga otra vez. Pero de ahí para allá, guys, just don't forget to follow them. Mitos Creations, 956-457-2293. So from here, we go into... Oh, pues empiezan a pelear, right? Empiezan a pelear. And this is where 6 tells them, like, hey, like, no mamen, don't destroy it.
Yeah, don't destroy it
Because they're trapped in there.
Yeah, it contains the souls.
No way, that's not the hydrate one.
He found a loophole.
Nah, that's not a loophole.
Hey, I'm off tomorrow. Thank you, Ismael, for backing me up.
Ya te dije, güey.
Estoy al 100, hombre. Estoy al 100. Literally my second beer. Why you crying?
No. Ya te dije.
Why you crying?
Y en vivo.
Y en vivo. Sas.
So 6 tells them not to destroy it because there's gonna be people that are gonna be trapped there. Ya ves, güey, se está burlando de ti, man.
No creo que se esté burlando de mí, güey. A mí se me hace que se está burlando de ti.
No. Anyways. So sí, güey. De 6 le dice que no los destruya, güey. Like, porque están todos adentro. Like, 6 tells 9 to go to the scientist's workshop to find answers before being absorbed by the fabrication machine. 9 follows 6 instructions, finding a holographic recorded message. Holographic recorded message from the scientist explaining brain's origins and that the Stitch Punks have his soul, making them the only hope for humanity. Following this revelation, Nine uncovers the purpose of the talisman and returns to his friends. Um, Nine reunites with the other Stitch Punks and decides to sacrifice himself to so the others can retrieve the talisman. This is another part. This is something that actually grows for number one, man. Having a change of heart, one redeems himself by saving Nine, pushing him out of the way and allowing himself to be absorbed while Nine removes the talisman. Nine activates the talisman and reabsorbs the souls taken by the machine. And this results in its final destruction. That was it. All they needed to fucking do was never connect the fucking talisman in the first place.
Yeah. But they wouldn't have been a well.
They
Yeah. No one would have died. No one would have died, and they would have just had a merry old time. And all they had to do was kill the cat.
Yep, that's it.
Done. It would have been a happy ever after. But for the sake of finding out the different personalities and the dark side of the real world, you know, they have to give you a little spunk.
Yeah, no, pero no, güey. Si Nine no hubiera nacido, güey, o si Nine no se hubiera despertado, güey, todos estuvieran vivos.
Dale la culpa al 9.
Nine, the only thing that came to do, güey, was kill the people. Like, kill the other ones that are dead. Like, that's the only thing he came to do, güey. Like, everybody else was surviving, güey. Like, they were living and surviving, güey.
They were alive, but they weren't living.
They were a lot more alive than they are now.
Yes, they were alive, but they weren't living.
No, wait.
9 is teaching them how to live.
9 taught them how to fucking die.
No, but he's gonna teach 3, 4, and
¿Qué les va a enseñar, güey?
7 to live.
Yeah, pero they can't make any more people, güey. Like, they can't make other monitos. 9 nomás llegó para matar a los demás, güey. Like, póntelo a pensar así, güey. Si no hubiera 9 wouldn't have fucking come into the fucking picture, güey. Okay? The machine would have never popped up. If the machine would have never popped up, the machine would have never taken the souls out of anybody.
See, but then that's where I see a whole bunch of loopholes, though. I see a whole bunch of loopholes because it's like, how is this viejito the last human being on Earth?
I don't think he was the last human being on Earth.
So then that means they can make more monitos.
No. I don't think he was the last human on Earth.
Because every person is giving them 9.
No. Pero I don't think he was the last human on Earth when he died. But he's the only scientist that can do it. Because he created the talisman.
Yeah, but now 9 found out through his notes on how to release the souls, or in this case, transfer the souls.
Oh.
All they have to do is bring him back to room 1. So that's what he referred it to, that first room that he where he woke up.
But it has to be from a person's.
That's what I'm saying.
But there's no more alive.
That's what I'm saying. Then how would the viejito be the last person?
No, okay. So no way. Because at the first showing,
because 9 didn't wake up as soon as the viejito died.
Yeah. So, no, aparte de eso, güey. Like, parece que, haz de cuenta que mandaron una nuclear bomb, güey. Like, if you see...
the green gas...
Well, if you see that at the end, at the beginning of the movie, cuando 9 se pone a... Cuando 9 se pone a ver afuera del building, güey. Está todo hecho mierda, güey. Like, haz de cuenta que les acaban de explotar.
Yeah, it didn't even have like, the full supports. Like, it's just...
Yeah. So it looks like explotó, güey, y todo, like, donde explotó, güey, todo el aire, güey, forzó todo para afuera, la verga. Y creo que la radiation y eso, güey, haga hecho que el viejito se haya muerto, junto con los demás, porque el viejito murió adentro. ¿Sí me entiendes?
Yeah.
So, cuando pasó eso, güey, esa bomba, yo creo, porque no dicen ahí tampoco,
Sí, yeah.
creo que eso mató a todos, güey. Like, that, that bomb detonation killed everybody,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah.
Now, another thing is, el monito, güey, number 9, sí sabe hacer a los humans, güey. O sí sabe hacer más monitos.
But
Pero
he
¿quién le va a
doesn't
hacer?
have souls. He doesn't have souls
Yeah.
that require to make the monitos.
Pero, ¿quién le va a hacer caso a él, güey?
Yeah.
So, let's say que sí hay un human, güey.
Yeah, you think the human's gonna be like, oh yeah, go ahead and take pieces of my soul.
Yeah.
Make
And,
more
oh,
monitos.
but don't worry. Then this is another thing that we gotta ask. How many souls? Because let's say souls are characteristics of a person or characters of a person.
Mhm.
Imagine if the person only has one character. Like, ya valió verga, güey. Porque nomás va a dar uno y ya se murió.
Well, and I guess it's time for them to go visit the psych ward.
Because, si me entiendes?
Multiple personality guys.
Yeah, 'cause- y luego, imagínate, güey, te tocas un güey que sea malo, güey. Y que todos sus characters sean malos a la verga.
No,
güey.
pero pues por eso traes el talismán de volar.
Nah, no mames, pero a lo mejor en ese ratito no, güey, because he's gonna be in shock.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's just waking up. He's gonna be like, what's going on?
Yeah, like trying to figure out. Y luego de repente le pum, pum, pum. Ya la madre, ya valiste. Like, you're gonna run into so many errors or so many things that you're gonna be like, pues este güey ya se murió porque me dio un zoo y el pinche zoo es un ratero de mierda.
Wait. Now that you're talking about that, I'm thinking about it. What if the main brain would be considered like, instead of 0, because it was the very first one without the soul, what if he would be considered 10? Because that would be the other personality that the scientist would have had, with no heart, no emotion, like just completely shut off from the world.
No, I
Just
think,
as a theory.
You don't know yet.
Just, you know.
I just think that number 10 way, or not number 10, but the brain, it is, he created it. How can I put it to you, way? As something that doesn't have any type of feelings, way. Like as a machine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
like, think about it. Like, so each Stitch doll, or what were we calling them?
Stitch punks.
Stitch punks. Okay, so imagine every Stitch punk has a different personality, right? You've got the leader, you've got the selfish, you've got the nurturing, you've got the historical ones, you've got the bronze but no brains, you got the natural born leader. You know, you got all these different characteristics. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm still getting used to these camera changes. But imagine all of these different personalities. Imagine that one brain is a different personality, but because it gives no fucks and has no emotions, because you know how we can get to that level sometimes, even ourselves, you know, as humans, where it's like we're so blinded with rage.
No.
We
But
just
that would
don't
be
care about anything.
No, but that would be number 8. So you see, number 10 became something that cannot be. Güey, ¿cómo se le llama, güey? Que no puede ser.
Emotion.
No, güey, que no puede ser. Oh my fucking goodness. Corrupt. The He created the brain
Mm-hmm.
to, in order for it never to be
Yeah,
corrupted.
no emotions.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but
just completely no emotions. Just blackout.
yeah,
Just
no, no,
blackout, and
yeah,
what's right is right, and what's good is good.
no, no, no,
No
no, no,
matter.
no, 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 no. Not what's right is right and what's good is good. It's just not because he doesn't understand what's right or wrong.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's what I'm
So
saying. There's no
it's
right and there's
but
no
it could
wrong.
just not be corrupted. It cannot be corrupted. That's what it was. As soon as you start having feelings or emotions, you're gonna be corrupted.
Hmm.
You're gonna be corrupted because either you're starting to feel one way or the other. It's like money way.
Mm-hmm.
Money is the less. It's the most. Is the one thing without any morals. That's what the brain is. Like in the movie, it doesn't have any morals. Okay, like whatever it said it is, that's what that's all it was.
And yes, Smiley, it did come out in 2009.
Like por eso te digo, güey. So I don't think it was created as an equal to. I don't think it was created as a number 10 or as a number 0.
Hmm.
But I do think that he knew what could have happened, and that's why he created a loophole, or not a loophole, but he created a way to cancel it out.
Like a kill switch.
Yeah,
Mhm.
which has to do with him and his soul and his 9 personalities. Now, it's just before we end this, it's just weird how they call them souls instead of personalities.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Yeah. Because, I mean, I guess your personality is, or your personalities, have those different qualifications, and bringing them all together makes your soul. Because you've got kind-hearted people. You've got people que son mierdas. You know, they don't care. But we all have both good sides to us and bad sides to us. It just depends on which one you feed more, and which one you really show more to the others. To the rest of society. Because, I mean, at least speaking for myself, I know I do have those specific times when I'm going through certain emotions, certain changes in life, where all of a sudden I just snap, and it's like, hey, I give no fucks about nobody, and all I care about is myself, and I need to survive. If I hurt your feelings, sorry, but I'm not sorry. But then, of course, once I have those other times too, where it's like I'm comfortable in where I am, and it's like, hey, if you guys need a helping hand, by all means, boom, here's one, here's the other two. Come on, let's get you on up. But I do find it interesting that the personalities, they're called souls rather than calling them personalities.
Another thing that I found fucking weird as fuck was that they actually buried them.
Yeah, that they gave them like that ceremonial.
A proper burial.
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought that was fucking weird as fuck.
I thought it was weird as fuck the way they buried them, like in a
Like
in the star.
An asterisk. Hey there, Mr. Wolf.
Hey, Mr. Wolf, what it do? But yeah, I thought that was a little pagan.
Like I didn't care about how. I just thought it was fucking weird that they
Have
fucking
an actual ceremony.
yeah. Like, so here's two things though. One, they fly up, but it's not saying they're going to the sky. Yeah, exactly. Like it's not like, oh, they're going to heaven, because as soon as they hit like thunder strikes and it starts raining. So you're like,
And you start seeing the little microbials
yeah,
in the raindrops.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then that has to be like it. That to me was very like okay, like maybe if he is or if he's not religious, like aquí me dejó bien clarito güey que este güey no cree.
Yeah.
Like it was like at that I was like, oh
Yeah.
wow, like I didn't.
It goes into the scientific thing. Like it's like reincarnation. Like yes, he believes in spirituality, but he's more of the scientifical. Like energy doesn't get wasted. You can't make or destroy energy, but it just gets redirected elsewhere. So I'm guessing there in that sense, that's a very scientific way of thinking. Your soul leaves, goes up into the atmosphere, creates a disturbance in the atmosphere, and it rains down. And yes, it might not all be together in one, but little pieces, little by little.
So I just thought that was like, like it was a bit out there. Finally, we see 9 and 7.
And 3 and
Hold
4.
hands. Yeah, they hold hands, and then we see 3 and 4, like they're with them, which equals 7.
Mm-hmm.
It was just fucking weird ass numbers. Yeah, like there was just weird numbers all the time. Like also 5 and 2 were best friends, and that equals 7. Yeah, like,
Is it because they think 7 is a lucky number?
no. But it was just the combinations that kept on popping up.
Mm-hmm.
Was like 1 and 8 equal 9. 9 is the main character.
Or 8 minus
Or
the 1.
1 8 minus 1. Yeah. But like let's say if you like let's just add like 2 and 5 were friends, that equals 7. 3 and 4 they're always together, that equals 7. Like 1 and 8 are always together, that equals 9.
9.
Yeah, like los partners.
Yeah.
Like it either would equal the kick-ass girl or the main
You're
character.
the main character.
Yeah, I thought that was just weird as fuck.
Mm-hmm. I'm very big on that too. I trip out on numbers.
No, like I just thought it was weird because like you kept on seeing the same format.
You start seeing patterns.
Yeah, you start seeing pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, 2 plus 5. 5 was
The one with the one eye.
yeah, he was the brave one.
He was the scientific. Like he was the one with the weapons. 5 was the one with the weapons. 2 was a tinkerer. 5 was the one that had gotten captured at the first time, and 2 was the one that went to rescue him.
Yeah. So they became very close.
Mm-hmm. And 2 and 5, I mean, adding both of them together, you've got the
Yeah, 5 was a
tinkerer.
healer.
Yeah, you've got 2.
And you had a healer and a creative in the genius portion of the. Yeah.
Fucking beautiful.
And 3 and 4 were the historians.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, 1 and 8 does make sense that they go together. There's the arrogant and the fucking
Bronze.
yeah. And 6 is the only one that doesn't fit in, way. Like that's why I told you, like 6 is the one that was like
It's always the odd one out.
yeah, and it's an even number.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was like fucking weird as fuck though. Like it's like just something or someone or some thoughts that were just left out there and nobody wants to go visit them. Like that's why that's why I kept on thinking about it.
Went that way.
Yeah, because he doesn't make any sense in the movie. Not that he doesn't make any sense like as in the character way, but or in whatever he's saying. Pero like out of everything else, way, he's the one that you're like,
He's
man,
the outcast.
Yeah,
he's the
even more than 8 way, because 8 is just a lineal character. 6 is just like, bro, like I don't understand. Like, not that I didn't understand 6. It's just what the fuck is 6 doing here?
Yeah.
Final thoughts on the movies, way. Guys, before we go,
Oh yeah.
go for it.
Guys, before we do go, we want to go ahead and give a special shout out to our third sponsor, OG Barber 956. Guys, remember, whenever if you guys are in town, you guys here part of the valley, and you guys are looking for someone to get you cleaned up, make you fresh, make you feel good. You want to look sharp for a date. You got I don't know, an appointment, a meeting, anywhere you'd want to go looking clean, or if just simply you want to cater to yourself, you want to pamper yourself, go ahead and hit up OG Barber 956. He's got you for all your hairstyle needs. Does fades, tapers, facials. He can pluck your eyebrows if you're real into that. Cleaning up yourself, gives you shaves. He's got he does a single old school barber shave, which I always enjoy doing whenever I do go over to him, or even when he comes over to me. Because remember, OG Barber 956 also does house calls. I know I had said it previously in the other episode. He is actually just starting. I want to say he's just starting to open up his new shop by himself. He was working with a different company, just working for them, but now he's opening up his own personal shop where it's just him, and I want to say he might have one of his barber friends come and fill in a chair as well. But guys, I recommend it. Every person that has ever gone to him, I can guarantee you they come out there feeling awesome. So once again, thank you very much for OG Barber 956. His phone number is 956-878-5289. Go ahead and call, set your appointment. And his new location, if you guys are familiar here with the McAllen Mission area, he's actually he's at the plaza right next to Tinseltown, in between Sherry and Ware Road. He's right across the street from Gold's Gyms, right off the expressway. Very conveniently located for you guys. So once again, thank you very much for our OG Barber 956. Keep up the good work, brother.
And with that being said, guys, final ratings for the movie. I came into this movie thinking it was a 7 because of the last time that I watched it. And I think I'm at an 8.3, 8.5 at its max, 8.3 at its lowest. I'm 8.4. I'll leave it in the middle. 8.4.
Okay. Yeah, I came in remembering it as a 6 or 7. I don't remember what I had said. I want to say it was a 7 that I thought of. But you know what? I'm gonna give it a solid 8. A solid 8. Seeing it now in an adult way, an adult point of view. They actually did. Excuse me, guys. A very good job on the way they portrayed all the actors, all the different personalities. I think it was actually well written for an actual illustrated movie. I think it was awesome, and especially for that time frame, 2009. I'm trying to think of 2009 of like any other animated films that actually came out around that era.
2009, cuando salió Frankenweenie.
Oh, that's another Tim Burton movie. Frankenweenie is another Tim Burton.
No sé cuándo salió Frankenweenie.
Yeah, I don't remember that one either.
Cuando salió...
I don't even think I've seen Frankenweenie.
Well, that's a badass movie.
Is it?
Yeah.
I might have to watch it then.
Cuando salió Despicable Me? 2010?
Yeah, I think that was in 2010.
2010, 2012. How to Train Your Dragon? 2010, 2012. Well, they're all around the same
they're all
fucking.
around, they're all around the same
Well,
time frame.
I don't think I had watched any other animated film prior to it. Like,
Really?
did I really enjoy it? Caroline, same year.
Coraline, yeah.
Coraline.
Yeah,
same year.
Caroline is with an A. Remember, she would get mad.
Pero no me acuerdo ver otra like animated movie. I'm trying to think of a fucking animated movie. Way.
I remember seeing Coraline because I actually went and I bought Coraline, but I bought it with the 3D glasses. Not these new generation 3Ds. Like it was still the old school, the red
paper
side and the paper ones, the red and the blue. Oh yeah, Cloudy with the Chance of Meatballs is another one.
Oh, dude, that fucking joke of it's raining balls, or
It's raining cats and dogs.
no, wait, like highway. Oh no, what was the joke? Oh yeah, so he's climbing up the fucking ladder from the pierway, and like he looks up and he like smells like fish, and like the girl standing with her legs open right in front of him. Anyway, that fucking joke. That fucking joke on Cloudy with the Chance of Meatballs, way. There's fucking
Wow.
like, and I
hadn't
couldn't.
noticed that.
Yeah, I fucking couldn't stop laughing, way.
Is that the first one?
Yeah, the first one.
I'm gonna have to watch that. Oh yeah, where the wild things are.
Oh, Monster vs. Alien. Esa movie también tuvo dos tres, way. That's the big ass girl that walks.
I don't know if I've seen that one. Monsters versus Aliens.
Yeah, that's a pretty good movie. Honestly, Monster vs. Alien was a pretty good movie. Where the wild things are, way. I'm trying to remember.
That's the one with Max. He's always in that monster suit, and he goes out into the wilderness. And
Oh no way! I remember I've been wanting to see that movie though.
Dude, that is one of my favorite children's books, and it is I think they did a great portrayal for a live action one. Very good. Very well done.
Up salió ese año, güey. In 2009.
Which one? The Wild? Where the
No,
Wild Things
Up.
Are? Or which one did you ask for?
Up. ¿Qué año salió Up? Ya para arriba, Up.
2009.
¿Sí?
2009. Oh, hello, Wally. 2008. Wow.
Not a fan of Wally.
Huh?
Not a fan of Wally.
Take that back.
I'm not.
Take that back right now.
Not a fan of Wally.
What?
Yeah. Wally, not what?
I'm gonna tell Wally. Trejo, no. No, but Ratatouille was 2007. Oh, you know what? Inside Out. I guess it could be like a semi twist, but a little bit more kid friendly twist to this movie, to 9, with all the different personalities.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, of course, the Inside Out was more of like a kid.
Yeah, no, you see, like to me, we, what I really digged about this movie, and call me whatever it is, but the colors way of this movie.
Yeah, they were very depressing, like very
Like,
gloomy.
Yeah, way, like it was just like, like neta, si esta movie hubiera sido unos 20 minutos, 30 minutos más, güey, hubiera salido deprimido de la puta película.
Yeah.
Like, because of the colors. Like, the moments, the feel happy moments aren't even like in a bright colorway.
Oh yes, and Soul. Soul was another one too. See, I agree with you, Ala. How are we friends? You don't like Wally. How do you not like Wally? Jesus.
It's not that I don't like Wally way.
Well then,
It's just
you're just not a fan.
yeah. It's
Because of the way it portrays humans.
Wait, no. Like just the movie wise. Like, I'll watch it. I'll give it another try if you want me to give it another try.
Mhm. Please do.
But
Please do.
like to me, it was just an okay movie. Like I have no negatives and no positives of it. Like it's just a neutral movie to me.
I just saw too much of it. Like a robot having human emotions, is what threw me off. Because you see a robot movie, you're not expecting, you're not expecting for this robot to have any movies. You think of a robot and it's like, well, A to B, B to A to B, B to A, and it's just it's all programmed. But
No,
Wall-E
because porque
he's curious. He's curious.
Pero-
He's got a fucking a
pero no,
trailer
güey.
full of fucking.
Okay, so ya me acordé por qué, güey. Creo que porque ya habíamos empezado a ver a los carros hablar, güey. Con
Yeah, with
sentimientos.
cars. Mhm.
Like, y ya habíamos tenido otras cosas que eran like
A little bit more out there.
yeah. So se me hizo like not going into like, oh, I was expecting for Wally to do more shit like that. No, not tanto, güey. Sino es de que
This
no,
motherfucker was flying in space and conducting himself with a freaking fire hydrant.
no, sí, like, no era. No, like, a mí nada más no se me hizo nada fuera del otro mundo, güey.
Yeah.
Johnny Five le gana a Wally. Like, a mí no se me hizo nada del otro mundo.
¿Quién es ese güey?
Bicentennial Man.
Yeah. With Robin Williams. R.I.P.
But yeah, guys, don't forget to send in your movie recommendations, guys.
Yes, for season 2, guys. Please send them in.
Yes, I do recycle.
Monday?
They're like, you don't recycle then, huh? Yes, I do.
Yeah, but this is yes, please send in your movie recommendations. We can base it off on the most popular ones that we get. I know some of us had said that we liked horror movies and scary movies. Just throw out your thoughts out there. If you're more family oriented, if you're more into cartoons, if you're more into horror, if you're more into gore, just shoot us your
Guys, remember, week 15 is when. Oh, my bad. Did I cut you off, way?
no.
Okay, yeah. I just thought that you were done already. My bad, way. Any movie. It has to be 8 years or older, guys. Like, that's the whole point of this.
Yeah, that's the only requirement.
Oh, wait, did I cut you off, way?
No.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Yeah, wait, that
I'm
was
positive.
fucking my bad, way. If I did, I'm sorry, way. I didn't mean to.
No, don't worry about it. I can control it here. I can put it on me if I wanted to.
Yeah. Hugging the camera, looking up and shit. Fuck, wait. So, wait. Any type of movies, it has to be 8 years or older. We'll do it this time this way. From here on out too, it'll be. You have 2 movies. I have 2 movies that we can automatically choose. Okay, and then that means that there's 11 other movies that has to be filled in. So then you'll have 2 movies. You can pick your weeks, and then me vale vergas, Mele. Sí, güey, lo que diga Ismael de León me vale pa pura verga. Yeah, you can pick whatever weeks you want those 2 to land.
Yeah.
I'll pick mine for whatever 2 weeks I wanted to land. Guys, just make it pretty easy for everybody to find them.
Yeah.
Because if not, it's gonna get pretty expensive and nobody's gonna watch your movie.
Yeah.
But
Or if it does get a little bit somewhere on that side, I guess I'll join Discord. which I should have a long time ago.
Yeah,
But
you should have.
I work
And
too
we'll
much.
do it this way. If you're on Discord, I'll put other movies there.
Mhm.
And then you
a little
can
poll.
yeah, and then we can pick your 11 from whatever you guys want from there, and then whoever gets the most votes.
Yeah.
Or on week 15, we'll also put the 15 movies on here.
Dope. Yeah, and send all your recommendations, guys.
Yeah,
We'll go ahead and put them down on a list that day.
and it'll be your top 11.
Yeah,
Top 11 movies, those get in.
We'll drop them in.
Yeah, and then we'll create the list right there. Remember, guys, if you have subscribed to the channel, once we get to 15, guys, we are gonna raffle out Xbox Series S. I believe we're at 8,
Boom, boom, boom,
so we need
boom.
6 more.
We need 6 more subscribers, guys.
Yeah, as long as you've subscribed once, we'll go ahead and honor that for you guys. I wanted to do it by week 15. If we don't do it by week 15, hopefully we do it by week 1, guys. But other than that, guys, let us know, guys. This was What We Watch episode 8. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Have so much fun on the week. Oh, whoa, before we go, we are gonna start on Mondays.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Totally forgot about this. We are going to go ahead and start taping on Mondays. We're going to try to keep it at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. But because our schedules are conflicting, we're going to go ahead and we'll try to do it as soon as possible. I'm going to do my best to finish my routes, but I do not have control on what route I am doing that day. Sometimes I have an hour's travel to and from my first and last destination. But we'll go ahead and make it work. Either way, guys, if you guys aren't following us through Facebook, do you do TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat? I don't know what else.
They're right there on your screen.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Wherever you guys see us, you guys can go ahead and I usually post it on my Facebook at least.
I'll give a shout out to your Facebook. Right?
There you go. Facebook, Twitch, TikTok, and
Twitch, Facebook, Discord. The first one's Discord.
Discord. There you go.
No le he puesto Grims. Ya, no me digas nada, güey.
But yeah, if you guys don't follow him, quick through there, go ahead and follow him there. If you guys have me on Facebook, I think that's the only platform I use at the moment, that I'm actually on there. But
where are we?
Either way, that's where we'll be putting it. Huh?
What?
We'll be putting whenever we go live.
No. Pero ¿qué es lo que usas tú?
Facebook.
Oh, we'll give your Facebook, güey.
Yeah, well, Facebook, you can find me under Lorenzo Martinez. You guys can go ahead and follow me there. I usually don't post anything, but I will post things whenever we do go live. And I usually send out private messages through Messenger to whoever I do have on Facebook. But once again, thank you guys very much for joining us tonight. Thank you for joining us on episode 8. Anything else you'd like to say, brother?
Yes, guys, we're bringing back On the Other Side, which is where we talk about serial killers. So we'll go with season 2 for that. We're still figuring out the details because we do want to do it on Sundays. And that we will be able to travel with that because we have a traveling microphone and we'll be able to travel with a camera. So
Boom, boom, boom.
we'll be able to travel that just in case we're out watching a game or whatnot. We'll be able to travel out on it. Hopefully it comes out pretty good. And it'll be season 2 for that. We don't have a starting time, starting date, but we need to make sure that our schedules are able to support it. So like that, we'll have a show on Sunday and a show on Monday for you guys. So just stay tuned for that. We will be talking about it. I still need to get a list for that. if you guys have any serial killers that I haven't done already, because there's already a season 1 up there on Facebook.
Really?
Yeah, I already have my season 1. I even talked about Jeffrey.
Dahmer.
Yeah, before the series came out.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a pretty legit show.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have. I want to get a GoPro way para hacerlo.
Hey, less. Done.
That cual done. Yeah, I wanna. It's because they're saying if si van a haunted houses. Like if I have a GoPro and we put USB cards or USB cards, memory cards, and we can travel with it. Yeah, I'll do it. We'll do it.
Yes.
And as long as we have permission to go into them, we'll go for it.
To
Yeah, no
record,
quiero
yeah.
salir arrestado por andar persiguiendo fantasmas a la verga. Pero sí, like we're down. Pero hopefully there's enough
can play the
budget
Ouija,
to
too.
do that.
Hey, Mr. Ouija, I'd like to know my.
Hopefully, if we do go to haunted houses, hopefully by then I can fucking find an editor. Yeah, wait.
Hopefully, yes.
Yeah, wait, because
I know. It's a lot for both of us. Especially since
yeah,
we both
soy
work
pobre, güey. No puedo
full-time.
dejar de trabajar para hacer lo que me
Yeah.
gusta, güey. Yeah, sí, no. Pero sí, güey. Hopefully by then, like, there's plans for this to get better, guys. It's just taking a while because I still have a fucking job I have to go to. I have to pay rent. But other than that, guys, thank you guys so much. Por Discord, pinche marrana, ¿no entiendes o qué? But thank you guys so much. You guys have an awesome rest of the week, guys. It is Monday. Have fun. Party out. Don't forget. I'll see you guys. Well, we'll see you guys on Monday. Don't forget to log on to my streams during the week. Have a safe trip, guys.